I would get to the doctor and get an appointment if I were you. And here's why. Let's read this comment together. Stay on that chair and cry all day over Trump equals heart attack, not like you can do anything about it. Laughing face emoji. The reason why I tell you that you should get to a doctor is, and I've told these stories before, and I'll tell it to you here again. Because of my weight, I've had people tell me for the longest time, you're going to have a heart attack, you're going to have a heart attack, you're going to have a heart attack. And oddly enough, the people that keep telling me that are the ones that keep having the medical issues. Two people in particular that I keep telling a story about, and I'll tell you about, here in town. I live in a small town in the far southwest suburbs, and like anybody else, like any other town, we have our local community Facebook pages where people ask for advice, try to sell something, ask for information, just kind of like a digital community board in the form of a Facebook post. Facebook page. And a lot of politics gets spoken on there, gets discussed on there. And I obviously discuss politics from a liberal viewpoint, and I live in a very conservative town. And so I have a lot of people that tend to disagree with me. There were two people in particular that disagreed with me so much that they kept telling me the same thing that you're telling me. You're going to drop dead of a heart attack any day now. One of them was one of the local wrestling team coaches, right? In shape, fit, coached wrestling, was somebody that was very athletic, and kept telling me over and over and over again. Kept saying over and over and over again in the local Facebook community page. Look at this fat motherfucker. He's going to drop dead of a heart attack any day. This was 3-4 years ago, and then he up and dropped dead of a heart attack. In shape, taking care of himself, exercising daily, making fun of fat people online, telling them that they're going to have a heart attack. And the community was shocked when he dropped dead of a heart attack. I wasn't, because I know what killed him. His hate. He had all that hate inside of him, and it just eroded his insides. The other person that I talk frequently about is a gentleman that used to live behind me and one house over. His name was John. John was an older gentleman in his 60s. And John was another guy that took pride in taking care of himself and doing things the right way and not buying into all the government bullshit. And he was a far right winger. And he used to tell me all the time how I was going to drop dead. I was a fat fuck and I was going to drop dead of a heart attack because we didn't agree on politics. And so that's what he thought the neighborly thing to do was. And then one night, as I'm walking through the house, and it's dark out, I could see emergency service lights bouncing off the walls here, because through the back windows of the house, we could see the ambulance that was carrying him away after he had a massive heart attack in his own home. So there tends to be a history of people telling me I'm going to drop dead of a heart attack, themselves dropping dead of a heart attack. So get to a doctor and get a checkup, would you?